Hello guys, welcome back to another video. Today we are installing VMOS, and as you can see you have to install VMOS first. You click open after it is installed. I am looking at this after the recording and edited and everything, so it will be a voiceover. You just swipe right, you click enter VMOS, and it will ask you to allow it to become a floating widget. You click yes. And after you do that, it will ask you to authorize 4 different things. You'll give it permissions for every single one. Then it will install a ROM. Do not go outside of the app when it's doing this, because it will break. Same with the next one. So it cannot load in the background, it has to be foreground running. So I have sped this up, both things. It took me like 2 minutes on my actual phone. Sped up, it's like 15 seconds. So basically that's it. Alright, so it's 100% now. Alright, so as you can see, VMOS is now open. It's just like a phone. If you don't know what VMOS is, it emulates Android 5.1 phone. Yeah, you need Android 5.1 or above to download it, and you need 3 gigs of RAM and 32 gigs of storage. Now what we're doing here, we're downloading one of the 4 files that we need to do this, which is the first one is called Cyberdroid, which is your spoofing app. It will allow you to change location and give you a joystick to walk with. So, well, that one is downloading right now, as you can see, starting download. I go ahead and wait for this, and then I'll click install. I'll show you how it looks like when it installs. And then I'll show you what to click inside the app, and I'll do that right now as well. So as you can see, I click install on the bottom right. It will take a little while. As you can see, the app is done installing. You click open. It will ask you for the privacy policy, and then later it will ask you for cookies. So just click accept, click not now, and then that is that. And then sometimes the App Store will ask you to log in, but you don't have to do that. Right now we're downloading the second one, the second file, which is LuckyPatcher, which is basically what's going to allow the spoofing app called Cyberdroid to actually fake the location for Pokemon Go. As you can see, it's downloading right now. I sped this up and got through it because it did take a little while because I was doing this in data. So as you can see, click next, and now be careful, because if you click through this too quickly, you'll get an error and you'll blame me for a bad video. So let it install. It will take a while because it is like going into all your directories, and just give it time. As you can see right now, click install anyway and save. Don't click OK. OK means I don't want it. So when you do that, it will install, and now we'll install the latest thing that we need, which is a root browser. We'll do that after this. So you click done, and then I will download the other file for you guys. So as you can see, opening the browser, I'm going to Google, just to make it look better for you guys, because otherwise it looks like download here, download there, and it's a mess all around. So as you can see, right now we are actually downloading the Niantic Pokemon Go APK. You have to do this, so go to the link in the description and download the top version called Armaby 7 VA. That's the one you need. If you don't download that one, this will not work. So to let this download work, you have to keep holding your finger on it and then open new tab, otherwise your browser will crash. I don't know why this works, but it did for me, and I tried it twice, so it should work for you as well. So if you do that twice, it will say your download is starting, and then it will give you the pop-up of the system as well. As you can see right there, I sped through this too. You just click install, and you can see that it is installing. This will take a few seconds, but that's normal, guys. It's normal. Don't worry about it. Okay, so right here you can click done again, and now we need one more file, which is the root explorer, which will help us and is the final file that we need for this to work. As you can see, I just downloaded the APK. For you guys, I will put in the Play Store link in the description, because the APK doesn't seem to work on other people's phones except for mine. Now what you do is you go into the settings of the phone. You go all the way down, just as you see, you click About Phone, and then you will click the build number around 10 times. Then you'll go out of it, and you'll see that a new thing has popped up called Developer Options. You click that. You turn on USB debugging first, and then root. When you've done that, click the floating widget of VMOS and click Off. And then load back in again. As you can see, I did that right now, and I sped through it. So as you can see, there it is, speed it through. And now we are going to do the next steps. So I just got the root browser installed. What you do now is you open LuckyPatcher. It will ask for superuser access, which you will click remember forever and then click OK. It will give you a bunch of pop-ups randomly. You click no on every single one of them because you don't need these. You only use LuckyPatcher for one single time. So then you click Tools. Whenever you click Cyberdroid, then you will click Create System App. You click Yes. It will ask you to reboot, and you will say No. This is very important. If you do not click No, this will not work for you. So please reboot to apply changes. Click No. Now this is done. You can open the root browser. You just click Yes, because it will also need superuser access to delete the file that we need to delete, otherwise you'll get the error of version is not compatible. And then you just click through all the junk here. You scroll down, you go to System, and then you scroll down a bit more and you'll see Xbin with 274 files. You hold your finger in that and you'll delete this more. So after you do this, you actually have to turn off root and then restart VMOS, and then you're done. That's basically it, but I will show you a more advanced tutorial. If you want, you can click off now because you basically did it. Just turn off root and you're done. Reset VMOS and you're done. That's it. So for people who are going to play now, I want to thank you for watching. For people who need more explanations and need more help or want it to be a little bit more precise, you can keep watching. So for you guys, you can delete the root browser because you don't need that anymore. You could delete LuckyPatcher too, but I suggest just keeping it, and if something messes up, you can always just do the set system app again. So we're opening GPS joystick and we're going to set our location to Pier 39. This is in the USA, in San Francisco, and there's always people there. So if you spoof there and you find a good raid, people will always be in it. So you can just leech off them, which is very nice. That's kind of what I did in the beginning, and then I found the shiny Mewtwo and I was so happy. So as you can see on the screen right now, Pier 39. And then you click select, then you scroll down a bit and click start. Then it will give you the information. You click yes, and then sometimes it will give you an ad. Now I clicked hide on the top, so the menu goes away. Now you can see me logging into Pokemon Go. I suggest you putting in a fake age, because if you don't put an age over 18, I'm pretty sure they don't allow certain login methods. They will give you only Niantic Kids, and I believe it's either Facebook or Pokemon Trainer Club that they give you access to. So now you have Facebook, Google, PTC and Niantic. Now I use my Google account, so as you can see I'm logging in right now. I'll unhide the menu of the GPS hacker because now it's actually useful, and just now it wasn't, it's just blocking the screen. So as you can see, we're logging into Pokemon Go now. Click OK, and there we go. I'm at Pier 39 in San Francisco. Now I'll unhide it. As you can see, I click show and then I can walk around. Pokemons will pop up after I fully loaded in. So right as you can see, there will be a Taurus spawning in after this, a Fishy and a Horsey and a Tentacruel. And I will attempt to catch the Diglett, which I do eventually catch, and I will try to catch the Tentacruel, which I will eventually catch as well. So just as you can see, it does work. As you can hear my accent, I do not live in America, so it's pretty clear that this is spoofed. So as you guys can see, it's very easily done. It only took us together like 10 minutes-ish. And shorter if you're a bit more understanding of how phones actually work, so you knew steps already and then you could just go through, power through. So if you guys need help, you can actually message me on Discord, which I will have in the description, along with Poke cords, which are friends of mine. You can join them, they do have cords. You can also buy packages for donations. This is no sponsored video. So just so you know that, as you can see, we caught the tentacle I was just talking about. And that's basically it. I want to thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.